Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And I'm going to give you all a few moments to come on in and say hello, etc., etc. Let's get this party started. I just wanted to give you all an update because I haven't made a video in 2 days. I mean, I don't know who could blame me after that last broadcast we did. I came out to innocently sign books, and you all we had a story time, and you all traumatized me with your story time. I needed, it was too much. Anyway, so listen, I wanted to give you all an update because I know that you all are interested in the texting service that we're working on. And I just wanted to let you all know, well, for those of you who don't know, because of the failures of YouTube and Facebook, people have been complaining for years that YouTube, Facebook doesn't send them notifications when I go live or when I've uploaded a video, etc. And people end up getting to the broadcast late, or they're just on YouTube and they see that I'm live. So we decided to remedy the situation by sending you all a text whenever I go live. And let's see, a text whenever I go live. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted because I'm tired. I'm up in the middle of the night doing all this stuff. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Great day, grand rising. All right. So, hey, Ophelia. I'm fine. I'm just tired, as you see from my face. All right. So, listen. So, Maya is like, how the hell? See? I'm going to disconnect Facebook if you all are going to be acting up. If you see somebody who's trolling, don't engage the trolls. Christy says she just got notified by Facebook. Yeah, but many people don't. So for the people who have not been getting notified or don't get notified consistently, and you want to get the text, the service is coming. It's going to take some programming. So I'm waiting to hear back from I'm waiting to hear back from the developer. I'm also waiting to hear back from some of the tech support people that and somebody else is saying I got notified. I'm going to say this one more time in this broadcast. And then I'm probably going to disconnect Facebook because the people on Facebook are acting I don't know what's going on. Aaron says no notification. I'm just not in the mood to play teacher and disciplinarian today. It's like we're all grown. My average viewer is 30 years old. So come on, we're all grown here. I'm going to say this one time. This service, I don't care if you've gotten a notification. I don't care. You don't have to announce that. That's great. This service is for people who are not getting their notifications or not getting their notifications consistently. You know what I mean? It's very simple. Oh my gosh, I'm disconnecting Facebook because here come people. Look, I was notified. I'm disconnecting Facebook. I'll see you all later, Facebook. I'm sorry. I had to disconnect them. It was too much. It's like the people on Facebook don't know how to act. It's too much. So I should have told them if they wanted to, they could have just come over to YouTube. But they just act foolish over there. They just act foolish. They act too doggone foolish. So let me just talk to the people on YouTube because the people on Facebook, far too many of them are like the thing in the attic, you know, and you're like, you hear it dragging its knuckles up there, and you love it, but you don't really always have the time for the foolishness that it does. LaRon is saying they will come here anyway. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. Al Kahina says it's Zuckerberg's fault. Shawnee said I came over from Facebook. Listen, it's just, I don't understand what's going on Facebook. How many times did I have to say that the service is for people who want it? God, it's a service that you opt into. Kim is, I can't even post the things up anymore. Kim says you're such an inspiration. Don't let them stress you. Yeah, you know, it's just, I understand. I understand. It's just that you have to be in a space to be able to deal with some of these people online. And I just am not in that space. I didn't sleep all last night. I just, because I've been working on this thing. So let me finish telling you all, the people who got some doggone sense, right? Because it's like, how many times people be like, I got it. I got it. I got notification. Notice. I mean, come on. What are you, come on. It's just too much. It's too much. Even with people with their notification settings, it's still been problematic. So nonetheless, and also people have been getting unsubscribed. So I'm working on Queen says I came over from Facebook. I don't blame you all, because them people over there be acting foolish. They be acting foolish. They be acting foolish over there. So nonetheless, right? I'm just waiting to hear back from a developer who said that he could do some of the coding for me, because there's a few different pieces of coding that needs to be done. The Stripe check. Oh, what am I saying? Tired. The checkout page doesn't come with the phone number on it, so I need to have a developer create the phone number portion, and that phone number portion needs to be created in such a way that it can be pulled over and be able to be input onto the mailing list in the phone number section. So not just added to the checkout process like another piece of input or note, but it needs to be added in such a way that it can be pulled over as the phone number field, right? Nevea is saying, how do I find your personal relationship advice? I don't give people relationship advice. I talk to you about how to love yourself. So Nature says, I came from Facebook. Like, where you going, Tanya? Like, look, I had to get out of there, because then people be acting loco over there. They be acting loco. Loco in the cocoa. It's just too much. It's too much. Tori says, I told you we need to divorce and divest from Facebook. There's some good people on Facebook. It's just that sometimes there'd be too much of the nonsense over there. It'd be too much of the nonsense, right? So Rainey is saying, do you already have an idea on the cost, and will it be available internationally? And then that's one of the issues. So it's not going to be, it will only be for New York and Canada phone numbers, and it's going to be $1.99 per month or $22 for the year. And you get a text whenever I go live or upload a video. So, and Pepper says Facebook has started to become demonic. I don't know what's going on at Facebook, but you're right. There's like this weird energy over there. It's unbelievable. And Kim is saying FB is like the messy, unpopular group in high school. Put them on timeout. Ugh. Facebook is Miami on spring break. It's something, and you're right. And there's some good people there. But for the most part, it's just like, look, the comments are so calm now. Nobody's acting foolish. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're just here and we're able to converse and have a conversation. It's like when we want to have an adult conversation, we got to just cut Facebook off. It's just too damn much. Too damn much. And Wedleen is saying, I subscribed about a month ago. Most of the times I get a notification after you're done. This is my first time getting a notification. Exactly. So I did the math on it, and we could not make it work for a dollar a month, because of the amount of times that I go live and the numbers of people that we're going to be texting. So because I go live almost every day, the cost is more for the notifications. So it's about $1.99, $1.99. How are you all feeling about that price? If you all are okay with that price, put up a $1.99. You get 10% off if you pay for the year, because that's the discount that they pass over. They pass over a 10% discount. So if you're okay with $1.99 a month for the notifications, or $22 a year, just let me know, because we talked about a dollar before. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we have 12 people on this broadcast. 13, 14. All right, so we have some more. 15, 16. All right. All right. So I'm planning on starting the service with 100 people and expanding it out to 1,000 people. And so with 100 people, that's about 3,000 texts for the group of us sent out each month. For 1,000 people, it's 30,000. So that's why the price kind of is priced where it is. So I will let you all know. It's not time to sign up yet, but I will let you all know when the time is to sign up. And I'll send you over to the form. So the form needs to be finished, as well as the automations. So we got to get the automations done and in place. So Natural is saying, are you officially done with Facebook? No, I'm not officially done with them. Facebook is a means to an end. Facebook does not pay people for live videos. I broadcast on Facebook and I end up, it's just, Facebook is what it is, but I have decided to not use videos to make money from videos. I've decided to create other avenues of making money, like creating online courses and stuff like that, and just forgetting about attempting to make money from videos, because it's like it's just pure, I don't want to say nonsense, right? It's Facebook and YouTube put you into a nonsensical realm where they don't pay you for certain types of videos, right? If you want to talk about something real, they don't pay you for talking about things that are real. But when you talk about fluff, or I realized this when I was on, when was it? About a month ago, I did a video. And in the video, I went over to somebody's page, a person who was impersonating me. And I was like, this page is impersonating me, flag this page, blah, blah, blah. Facebook paid me for that video. And I was like, this video is stupid. But when I make a video about the stuff that we talk about on this channel, Facebook doesn't pay me for it. So I'm like, what's the point in uploading videos to Facebook? So I just go live on Facebook, and they don't pay for live videos anyway. But in going live, some people miss the notifications. And so I'm working on creating a way outside of YouTube and outside of Facebook where you can subscribe and get a notification sent directly to your text whenever I go live. And so it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to say. Al Kahina said, I discovered a new market this morning just from Facebook comments. What is the new market? Tell me, what's the new market? I want to know. How to put sound guards on the knuckles that are dragging on the floor of the attic. What's the market? So Ophelia saying, when you talk about sex and jokes, they pay you. They pay you for stupid stuff. No, they don't pay you when you talk about sex. not if you're talking about sexual health and assault and stuff like that. I don't know, because the types of stuff that we talk about on this channel, when we talk about sex, we talk about the real part of sex or sexual enjoyment. They don't pay you for that. They don't pay you for that. The videos that they've paid me for on Facebook, there was this guy called Mark Rebele, right? He creates live synthesized music. I did a reaction to one of his songs. They paid me for that. There was a guy who there was a guy who did a his name was Caesar, and he was on like 90 Day Fiance or something. And I did a reaction to how he was buffing feet to send money to his white girlfriend. They paid me for that video. I did a video about the video that I did about Nick Cannon and how he said that white women are better. They didn't pay me for that video. The video that I did about Steve Harvey and how Steve Harvey was the whole Monique and a sellout and that. They didn't pay me for that video. So it's like the real videos where you're talking about real stuff, they don't pay you. So it's like, what was the point? What was the point? And so Sherry is saying, Tanya, God's expanding your territory and allowing Facebook to put you through this. Just know God is getting ready to expand your territory, increase your blessings, keep the faith, and don't give up. Listen, miss, listen, stop this. And if you have that philosophy in your own personal life, that you feel that God is getting ready to expand you, so there's some stuff that you need to endure, I pray, please, get a wider, broader perspective and understanding of God. Please stop suffering and saying God is doing something for you by forcing you to suffer. Stop this. I know you mean well. You've come over from Facebook, didn't you? I know you mean well. God does not want you to suffer. You are meant to have a full, broad, fantastic life. If you are suffering, you need to create some shifts. Some things need to be removed from your life. Instead of sitting there like, God is taking me to the next. Come on. You over here drying out, bleeding out, crusting up, and doubling over, talking about, oh God. We're about to leave this broadcast too, because this is too much. This is too much. Oh my goodness. Tam is saying, I can't with Facebook this early. LA Price is saying, OMG, I didn't receive my notification. Good morning, Tanya. This is why we're doing the text service. Don't worry, you will be getting your notifications once and listen. And the thing is, please don't get me wrong. I am not upset with you, sister. I know that you mean well. I know you mean well. And I know it seems like I'm upset, but I'm not upset with you. I'm just a little frustrated and aggy this morning. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm tired and my patience is short right now. Whereas I typically can have a big smile or something, I just don't have it this morning. Please forgive me. I'm not typically like this. Gosh. And here, so see, I didn't mean suffering. I mean the trials and tribulations that we all go through. You did not offend me. I am not offended. What I'm saying is not personal. I do not believe that God brings us anywhere. I do not believe that God brings anything to us or does anything for us. I just don't believe that. I don't believe it. I am spiritual, non-religious, and I do not believe that there is some man in the sky or some masculine energied being who is the puppet master for our lives and taking us through things, right? I believe in choice. I believe in the choice that we have as incarnated beings. I believe that we choose different things for what it is that we want for our lives and soul development. I believe that we consented and chose to come here, that there was no God that was like, oh, you're going to do this, and I know your whole life before you've even started. I believe that we have free will. I believe that the same energy that flows through this being that many people consider to be God is the same energy that flows through us, so that there's no being that is higher or lower. I believe that a baby born fresh onto this earth has an innate internal wisdom just as great as mine, and that it is my job as the adult, that while their human mind is working on developing, that it is my job as the adult to guide them until they grow out of the immature human frame, because there are things that happen to you in the human body that 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 houses your soul, that kind of controls how you navigate through this world. But as you mature, you start coming into your essence as an adult. And this is why I do not believe in beating children, and I don't believe in being disrespectful to people because some people I'm talking about. Let me just change that train of thought. Let me change and go. You just continue going forward. Karima says, I chose to come here and I create my own reality. Protect is saying, wow. I don't know. Naja is saying free will exists in Christianity as well. No, it doesn't. Not if free will is punished by some eternal roasting flames and tormented souls. There really is no free will if you can only do what this creature people are calling God demands that you do. And if you do something different, you're going to be roasted in everlasting flames. And I don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell. I don't believe in the devil, Satan, or none of that. I don't. And Sheila is saying, I understand her thought, but that is a mindset that then can keep some people stuck. No, this is the mindset that sets you free. That's the mindset that sets you free. It's the other mindset that keeps you stuck into feeling like there is some entity lording over you and judging you. You know what I mean? So no. Okay. And the people who tell me I'm going to hell, I wouldn't want to go to heaven with. I feel you. Do I believe in life after death? I do not believe that you live in some place after death. I believe that your soul is cleansed of your human body, and that your soul goes into a place where souls go when they're out of human form. And I believe that the soul has to go and tally up the lessons and see what growth it has experienced and choose to hang out. I don't believe that all of our energy, if you're talking about life after death, I believe that there is an existence in a realm outside of this realm where all of our essence is not inside of our one little human body. Why wait until you die? You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. We act like the human being is the greater existence. Like all of your soul is housed and this is it right here on this earth. No, this is the lesser existence right here. Your soul, your energy, your unique vibrational thumbprint exists outside of this realm, so that you are in existence where you are in the other world, or the other worlds, or wherever our souls go, And we are here with a portion of our souls animating our being, but you have a higher self that guides you. So you don't have to wait until death to live. What is the human death? The human death is nothing to the soul. This life is just a blip. It's like we have so much the arrogance of human beings to think that this is the greater existence. Please, come on. This is the lesser existence here. Come on. This is the denser existence here on this earth. Stop this. Stop it. Talking about you got to wait till you die for some life after death. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't say Earth is the slums, but Earth is a very rigorous classroom where you dive in. I would say Earth is kind of like a war. You come down here and it's one thing after another, and you have to really fight to stay focused with all of the distractions that we have here. You know what I mean? And LA is saying just collect our lessons and experience and move on. I think it's deeper than that. I think you have to really live. I don't think that you just come here and pick up lessons like you go pick flowers. You have to really live. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord, you all are saying Earth is the slums. Facebook is the slums. I'll tell you that much. Kim is saying, I absolutely love your realness. I learned so much with every video. You're amazing. Thank you, Kimmy. So what they remember another life still doesn't prove anything. You need to believe there's another life after this one. I don't know what we're talking about right now. I'm working on drinking a gallon a day. And right now I am not far enough in. I'm behind my schedule. It is water. It is water. And Shannon is saying, strongly believe there's an afterlife. I think what we think of as life is human, and it comes from our arrogance and our ego that we feel that what it is that we're experiencing now will exist after we leave these human bodies, because this is the epitome of what it is that we know, that you have a face and eyes and you got genitals and you're walking around in heaven with some clothes on, and you got eyes and 2 feet and you walking like that, and you got breasts up in heaven, and you got skin and a face and your feet are on the ground and you're walking. And that is a very human way of thinking about heaven. I hope we can understand that that is a very human way of thinking. Like if you think about yourself in heaven, what do you think? You think about some paved roads and you're wearing clothing in heaven and you got legs and you're walking, right? That's a very human, egoic way of thinking about heaven, because you have assigned human values and characteristics to the soul that exists outside of this world. All right. Let me get back to what it is I came out here to talk about. So, I came to talk about the tech service. That's it. We got into another topic. I don't know how. Oh yes, when the young lady was like talking about some whatchamacallit. God is putting me through these tests, and then we got onto that. And so Linda's saying, what about Nostradamus predicting things? Everything that is happening, is going to happen, is already written somehow. Maybe it's dumb to think our brains could understand anything because it's too. So listen, in terms of written already, I would say that the way that we think about time, past, now, present, future, they say like metaphysicists say that that is not the right way that time works, that time is actually vertical, not horizontal. That time itself, that everything that is happening did not already happen, but is happening right now. It's happening right now. Like your future self exists right now. The way that time works is so complex that I don't think that the human mind could grasp it, because there are many different fractions. There are many different fractions off of what it is that we're living based on the choices that we make, which are happening simultaneously in many different existences right now. It would take a lot of bandwidth, right? But we are powerful, and this is an existence that we have created. But the choice that you made to have that abortion or have that baby, those are all happening on different fracted timelines or time planes. The college that you chose to go to or not go to, or different, it's all happening simultaneously in different fabrics of the time loop. I don't know how else to describe it, because you can astral travel right now to your future self. I was able to astral travel to my future home. And when I got there, I was not able to stay around, like the like getting into that area and being like, I came conscious in that area. And the people in, like, I came into contact with a person who was in my home, and the person recognized me, but I looked a little bit different because I'd astral traveled from where it was that I was. And being in that existence was so dense, I could not stay. And it was inappropriate for me to be there, because I would not have been able to come into contact with myself of the future. I don't know how else to describe it, but I could feel the density, and it was very difficult for me to stay. It was very difficult for me to stay. And so I projected back out, and I wanted to stay, but it just wasn't feasible. It wasn't feasible. All right. Deidre sent something through the Cash App and said, she sent $5 and said, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. Cutie is saying astral traveling is no joke. Absolutely not. It is no joke. Protect is saying that's deep. Linda is saying Tanya has, oh, I thought you were saying I'm high. I got a high IQ. I don't really know what my IQ is. And Mina is saying, Tanya, did you take some LSD? Pass it over this way. Well, no, but I find it interesting that you're asking for narcotics or whatever that may be on YouTube. You go on right ahead. Go on, keep soliciting drugs from people online. The FBI show up at your door. All right. So Yolanda says, I am what my past self was praying for. I manifested this life. I had to change my beliefs, my prayers. My prayer was ABD, is show me the truth. Okay. Listen. All right. Deidre is saying, do you offer classes? I didn't know that people needed this in classes. You know what? As a matter of fact, we should do a class. We really should. As a matter of fact, we really should do a class. Honestly, we really should. We should. I'm gonna jump out of here. I see Cash Apps are starting to come through. I'm gonna test out the video visual feature the next time we go live. LaQuinta says $5 and says, good morning. Sorry, FB peeps were illing. I don't know what was going on over there. It was bizarre. And people are saying, yes, do a class. Yeah, so okay, so if I were to do a class, what would we want the class to be on? What would we want the class to be on? Tell me, because if I'm going to create a class, I want to create a class that you all want the class, because I never thought about doing a class about this. Because you know what, I had a near-death experience in 2007. And in 2012, 2011, 2012, I met my twin flame. And when I met my twin flame, a lot of spiritual things started happening to me, and my life started changing. And when my life changed, I started going on the path to where it is that I am now. And that's what led me to close my business. That's what led me to living in my car. That's what led to this. Jody says the other realms. Um, Prepping for future stuff. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna do a survey. We're gonna do a survey, and I'm gonna let you all answer what class you would like to see, and then what we'll do is we'll combine the top, and then we'll have a survey, and then we'll combine the top answers, and then I'll let you all vote on the top answers of what you would like a class on. Okay. So Mo says do a vote, metaphysics, spiritual manifestation, your higher self, future self, or finish the vision board, your higher self. Okay, you know what? Let's I'm gonna create a survey because like I said, I'm moving away from the business model of making money from videos. I'm really just going to be doing videos to teach and to get new subscribers and followers. So teach through so oh sorry, I told you I didn't really sleep very well last night. So because I was up most of the night trying to get all of this stuff together, spiritual manifestation, vision boards, relationships, how to not been used by people. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna create a survey. I'm gonna create a survey. Um, let's talk real quick. So there's a few different subjects. So we have spiritual, we have so the spiritual stuff, right? So that's one. Spiritual, and then somebody is talking about higher self is spiritual. So then we have relationship, and then we have somebody is saying investment. I'm not an investment pro, but I'm writing down investment. Um, so then we have sex. We have sex. Um, I don't know what fecal transplants are, but that doesn't really sound like something that we're going to be talking about. Oh, wow. Look at this. Listen. I just want so what we'll do. So, shadow work. Is shadow work spiritual or self improvement? Let's see. Is shadow work spiritual or self improvement? So we have spiritual, relationship, investment, sex. Then we have self improvement, and then we have self love. Okay, what other types of things? What other types of things? So let me get this survey. I'll create this survey right now, as a matter of fact. I'll create this survey right now. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to duplicate this to make a copy, and then we'll call this topics vote. Okay. Okay. And then we shall close this window. And give me 1 second. Let me open this up. All right. So this is this is from the last thing that we had. Let's let's delete all of these. All right. And then I don't really need to, okay, you know what? I'll keep the gender and age thing on there. And then, you know what? I'll leave that down there too. So let's change this. Okay, it says vote. Okay, subjects to, this is going to be a class. Subject for class. Okay. Taught by Tanya TKO. All right. And so we will move this picture and we shall put, okay, spiritual slash spirituality, spiritual slash spirituality. Okay, then we'll add relationships, then we'll add let's see, somebody said investment, so I'll put that on there, investment. And we'll put, should I put self-love or self-improvement? Should I do self-love or self-improvement? Let's see. Should I do, so shadow work would come under spiritual. It would come under spiritual. So, well, people can only vote on one, so I don't want to split the vote. So I'll do self-improvement then. All right. Self-improvement. Okay. So we have spirituality, relationships, investment slash money management. We have self-improvement. You know what? I will add it on here. Self-improvement slash self-love. Yeah, self-improvement slash self-love. So I'll also change this to dating and relationships. Dating, and then I'll also put plus relationships because dating is different than just relationships. Dating is a type of relationship. Okay, so we have these sections: spiritual, dating plus relationships, investment, money management, self-improvement, self-love. And then shadow work. Where would shadow work fall under? Shadow work would be spirituality, wouldn't it? Because I want to get the top thing, and then from the top thing, we'll break it down into different sections. So here we go. All right, so we shall save this. I'm going to get the link. We'll shorten the link and we'll copy. And then I'll post it on here. Here. There's the link. I just posted it through. And I will come over to, so you all can start voting now. All right. Let's see. All right, there's no responses yet. So let me go over to YouTube and post this inside of the comments area on YouTube, youtube.com/C/Tanya TKO. And then I'll come over open up the video. I look bad in today's video. I'm not looking good. All right. And I'll come over. Oh, some people have started voting. Open up the video. I look bad in today's video. I'm not looking. Here, I'm trying to look for the area to post a comment, but it doesn't look like there's any way to post a comment. So what I'll do is I'll edit the video and I'll put it in the description. So all you have to do is refresh. So just give me one moment. I'm about to edit the video. All right, survey, save. All right, so I have, all right, so the votes have started coming in. I put the, if you, all you need to do is just refresh this video and look inside the description. The votes, let's see, let's take a look at the votes. Okay, so we have spirituality has 10 votes. Let's see. Investment money management has 4. Self-improvement has 7. All right. So this is where the vote is going right now. So just continue to vote and then we'll take a look at that, right? So remember, let's see. Self-improvement is the green, spirituality is the blue, dating is the red. There's no red up there yet. Investment is the yellow. So spirituality is blue. They should have made investment green. Okay, spirituality is blue, investment is green, and self-improvement, oh God, investment is gold. Investment is gold, and self-improvement is green. So green like the earth to improve self. So you can look at those and see where we're at with the numbers. All right. So this is where we are. Blue is spirituality, green investing in yourself, and then investing in money is gold. So it's kind of split between spirituality and self-improvement. It's split between spirituality and self-improvement. Okay. All right. Her story, you're like, I can't wait. Fill it out right now. Everybody's voting right now. You're like, I can't wait. Do it now. Don't wait. Okay, she said she just voted. Okay, so we have, it looks like spirituality and self-improvement / self-love are the leaders. That's what it looks like right now. All right. So what we'll do is, okay, so why don't we, so help me with this. When it comes to spirituality, what are the subjects that you all would want to know about? So we have shadow work. Shadow work, what are some other things that you want to know about? Shadow work, come on, give me some. I guess most of you are over there voting. Go ahead and vote then. Go and vote. I'm not getting any more comments on YouTube. Let me refresh my own thing. I'm going to be right back because no more comments. Okay, a comment has just came in. All right. So vitality is the only comment that has just come in. Everybody else must be voting. So I'm going to scroll up and see some of the things that you all talked about. So it looks like spirituality is going to win, and so will self-improvement. So we could do classes. We could do 2 classes. Planning, future, and saving. Astral projection. Okay, shadow work, astral travel. Astral travel. Okay, what else? So in terms of self-improvement, TMD, I need you to give me a subject for self-improvement. So for spirituality, we have shadow work, astral travel. For self-improvement, I need some topics. And then we'll vote on these. Okay, interconnection with self. I don't understand what that means. Break it down simpler, please. Break that down simpler. So spirituality We have shadow work, astral travel. Oh, we have past life regression under spirituality, past life regression. That's not really a class so much as an experience. So freedom from religion, that would go under self-improvement. Or would it go under spirituality? Let's see, freedom from religion. I'll put that under spirituality. I'll put that under, okay, freedom from religion. Okay. Okay. Coping with anxiety or anger, rebuilding your spiritual life, rebuilding. I don't know what that means. What does rebuilding your spiritual life mean? I don't know what that means. I'm crossing it off because I don't know what it means. Like I was writing it down, but I'm like, what does it mean? All right, so self-improvement, we have creating boundaries. We have creating boundaries. Okay, we have compassion for oneself. Compassion, I'll just put down compassion for self. So saying no is the same as boundaries, but I'll write a new one. Saying no. Freedom from religion, interconnection with self, Black football player. How to deal with people who tend to judge you because you say you're no longer Christian. I guess that would go under freedom from religion, wouldn't it? Having a structure in your life. What type of structure are we talking about? Okay, so we have mindful eating. Mindful eating. Interconnection with self means process of being in touch with the worthiness and wholeness of yourself, regardless of the form experience you're having. Okay. Let's see. So interconnection with self means the process of being in touch with your worthiness. So is that like knowing your worth, expressing your worth? I'm going to, what would that be? What would that be? Would that be knowing your worth? Okay, knowing when to move on. To move on. So what would that be? Interconnection with self, being in touch with the worthiness and wholeness of yourself, regardless of form of experience you are having. So is that loving yourself despite hardships? I need you to break it down simpler, Juju. We're getting there, but I need you to break it down. Forgiveness / healing. I already have a forgiveness MP3, but we can do a class on it. Forgiveness / healing. Shadow work is already on spirituality. Let's see. Knowing your worth. Okay, forgiving, healing, knowing your worth. Okay, how do I stop myself from helping people too much? So those are boundaries. Those are boundaries. Self-defense, firearms training. Well, we're not there, Mr. AR-15. We're not teaching that over here, but it seems like you have a class or two. Understanding your triggers, understanding your triggers. Understanding triggers. That's a good one, actually, because people are triggered by things and they don't even understand why. Holding your space and being alone. Okay. So I don't like the term alone. I'm going to say being with yourself. And I'll put down holding space. Holding space. Okay. Okay, let's see. How to stop giving men my money and stop being used by men, getting used to the point of breaking down. Ophelia, you giving men money? Um, Creating boundaries, saying no. So that is saying no. Saying no is under there, but I'll put down stop being used. Okay, you know what? We'll put stop being used by men because we'll add money and we'll add sex in there. Okay, being okay with starting over. With starting over. Did Juju come back with a further breakdown? Juju, if you could just type that out for me. Manifest soulmates. Okay. Okay, let's see. Knowing when to pick and choose your fights. Okay. The beauty of walking away. Oh, I like that. That just came to me. The beauty of walking away. That can include so much. Beauty of walking away. Okay. Stop playing the victim. Oh, you know I love that. Stop playing victim. All right. Self-reflect. All right. Self-reflection. Okay, let's see. Understanding that it's okay to speak up. Speaking up. These are good. Speaking up. Let's see. Okay, protecting your energy from negative people. Okay, that's a good one. Protecting. Oh, my wrist is hurting. Protecting energy. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, standing up. Speaking up, standing up. Okay. Tina is saying I don't like any of her ideas. You have to type them over if I didn't see it. Okay, knowing when to let go and move on. Okay, I have that. The beautiful beauty of walking away. Okay. How patriarchy shapes relationships. I am not an expert on that. Okay, breaking soul ties. Breaking soul ties. Okay, that's a good one. We actually did that in our last self-parenting. Is that spirituality or self-improvement? That's spirituality. That's self-parenting is spirituality. Self-parenting. Is that spirituality or is that self? I have it on spirituality right now. Recognizing the voice in your head. Okay. So recognizing intuition. Honing intuition. I'm going to say honing. Honing intuition. All right. Honing intuition. Putting myself first. But that's also, is that boundaries? Putting self first. Okay. Twin flame. Emotional intelligence. So twin flame would be spirituality. Twin flame. Making decisions. Okay. All right. So you know what? Okay, knowing how to navigate adult relationships with young adult children, I wouldn't be the right teacher for that. I don't feel an expert in that field. I just don't. I wouldn't even want to. I don't. I wouldn't even want to. You know. So this is honing intuition. Okay, how to stay on your path. Oh, that is a good one. How to stay on your path. Okay, how to stay on your path. That is so good. Because there's so many things that try to derail you. Abstinence and celibacy, my goodness. Sex is spirituality. Believing in yourself, embrace your spiritual side more, and learn to read dreams, visions. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, developing spirituality, I guess that would be developing spiritual self or spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts, that's what I'll do, gifts. Okay. Oh my goodness. Finding your purpose. Okay, that's actually a good one. Finding your purpose. Oh, okay. Let me check the Cash Apps real quick. I didn't hear the thing go off, but sometimes it goes off when I don't hear it. Well, once it's idle, it doesn't make a sound. All right, so we're good. All right. Finding your purpose, motivating yourself. Self-motivation. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. All right. So listen, I'm going to jump out of here because I'm tired. I want to go lay down. So I'm going to let you all continue to put down things inside of the comments. And what I'll do is I'll create another survey and I'll send you all the link and then you can take the survey. I'll send you the survey with all of these and then we'll see which ones get the most votes. But I want to combine the ones that are similar so that you all can just vote on these. All right. So I will see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Peace.